Hey there guys, we're taking a look at Need for Speed Rivals running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now this is currently running at 1080p with the maximum graphics settings, and we are getting pretty much a 30 FPS average here. Now this is what the frame rate of the game is actually capped to, so no matter what you set it to, it is going to be capped at 30. And while that might be a disappointment for some people, this pretty much means that we're able to turn up the graphics here to the absolute highest and pretty much keep a very consistent experience. Yes, the 1% lows dip down to 25. It's just so infrequent and it's really not going to be that noticeable. If you don't have the frame counter there, you're not really going to pay attention to that too much. You're pretty much just going to be focused in on the game. Again, 30 FPS might be too low for some people, but chances are if you're looking at games running on these low-end chips, you're probably used to playing games at 30 FPS. So this is going to be a great experience because you are, of course, getting the maximum quality out of it. And really, that's all you could really hope for in a racing game, since a lot of the times the visuals are really great here. You know, we got great shadows, detail on everything. This is pretty much the experience you want to have on this game. And of course, if the game had the ability for you to play at 60 FPS, that would be great, but chances are this chip was not going to be able to do 60 FPS at these graphics settings. So the fact that it is capped at 30 gives us that little headroom there to really get some great visuals here, and it does look very good. Overall, I was very happy to see how it was running on here. So whether you prefer to be a cop or a racer, you're going to be able to get the absolute best experience that you can out of this game on here. Of course, if those 1% lows do bother you, you can turn things down slightly, and that will pretty much alleviate that. I personally didn't find any issues with it, and the game just looks really nice. But if it bothers you, you can, of course, turn things down just a tad bit. You don't need to get extreme with it. You're going to still be able to get high visuals out of it and have a blast with it. Now, if I was a high-end user here that, you know, was trying to maximize the FPS and the visuals, I would definitely be disappointed by this frame rate cap. But as a low-end user here, you're going to have an advantage. So if you're looking to get the absolute best experience out of this game, you are going to be able to get it, and I'm glad to see that. I wish more games would let you really just turn up the settings to the max, especially for a game that is as new as this. This isn't like really that old of a game compared to other Need for Speed games that we've tested that really were giving kind of inconsistent experiences. Of course, it isn't the most new one, and Need for Speed Heat was really the one that just showed that this chip cannot handle that game properly. But this one runs perfectly fine, and I actually really have enjoyed this. I never grew up playing this. I got out of the Need for Speed series by the time this came out, but this has been really fun to play. It's probably going to be one of those games that I routinely will play on this laptop. I'm probably just going to keep it installed because it is an enjoyable experience. I think this and Grid 2 have been the ones that I've been having the most fun with, which Grid 2 is going to be coming up, as well as the Crew 2. We are testing out a bunch of racing games. You guys seem to really enjoy those, and I have been having a blast. I pretty much had just fallen out of love with racing games for a while. Forza Horizon 4 got me back into it, and really playing a lot of these games while testing here has just shown me how much fun they can be. So it's been really fun to just go through and actually try out these games, see what they're like, and then kind of just, once the testing is done, some of these games, they do not stop getting played. So this is definitely staying installed for the time being, unless I really need the space, and I might, because I'm also thinking of trying out Sea of Thieves. I got a bunch of games lined up, really. You guys have been requesting a lot of things. I really appreciate that. They're all getting worked on if I have the games, of course. Still waiting for some Steam sales to pick up a bunch of games. So obviously racing games aren't going to be the only thing we're going to be testing. Squad is coming up very soon. I got that lined up. And of course, I know a lot of you guys subscribed for the i5 gameplay, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I really appreciate you guys being around. I just really wanted to bump up the amount of Ryzen videos that I had out there because a lot of people also wanted to see some of that. So I am going to be making a bunch more i5 videos, so stay tuned for those. You guys have not been abandoned. I am still here for you guys. I'm just, you know, I'm one person, and this is a lot of stuff that I want to test out. I would love to be able to just make like 8 or 10 videos a day, but obviously the YouTube algorithm would not be happy about that, and maybe that time YouTube will actually clap me for spam. But rest assured, Intel fans out there, there will be more videos for you guys soon. One of those games that I do want to test on the i5 is going to be Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't really know what the name of it properly is, but I do want to test that one on there because it ran so well on this Ryzen 5 that it just kind of made me expect that the i5 would be able to do pretty well in it too. So look forward to that. Again, I really appreciate the support, guys. It's been absolutely great, absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you guys, especially the long-term subs that have just been here for a while now, watching all the videos and just leaving positive comments. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.